Hey, Dan Passarelli here. I have people ask me every now and then, why do I need broker approval to trade options in my brokerage account? I don't need any special approval to trade stocks. Why options? Well, let's talk a little bit about option trading permission with online brokers. There is a reason for that. Trading stocks is arguably a lot simpler than trading options. And now, look, trading stock is not necessarily simple, but all the skills that you need to trade a stock, you also need them to trade an option because you need to be able to properly analyze the underlying stock. But then you also need to be able to analyze volatility and understand how time affects it and how dividends affect options, how interest rates affect options. So there's just a lot more to it. It's more multidimensional. It's sort of like the difference between playing checkers and chess. And so option brokers, they actually want you to succeed. I know you might think that sounds crazy, but the more you trade and the longer you have a trading career, the more you pay them in commissions. They do have a vested interest in you not blowing up your account and continuing to trade. And hey, if you make money, you'll trade bigger and pay them more commissions. So that's why. And also, on top of that, if you lose more money than is in your account, the broker is ultimately on the hook. They can give a margin call and they can say you have to put money in the account, and you should. But there are some unscrupulous people out there who will just put on a gigantic bet, and if it doesn't work out, then the broker's the one who has to pay for it. And if the broker can, it's the clearing firm. And there's a lot of safeguards in place to avoid systemic risk. So that's how that all works. And that is why we need to get permission to trade options with an online broker. Now, what kind of things might you need? Well, one thing is experience. And you have to start trading some of the more basic option positions. That's usually the first tier of approval. And then once you have some time with them and you go back 6 months, a year later or something and say, I've been trading options successfully for this period of time, they can bump you up to another level. And that's really what you need: time and experience and, of course, education. I hope that helps. This is Dan Passarelli, Trade Smart.